hot Grant. Just that amber burn in a red Solo play. Line one up in a patch of sunset. Where'd it go? He said, buddy, run it. Bounced off rocks like it had a grudge. Now the whole car path smells like fun. Saving Utah. Don't let him stray. No cliffs, no fights, no extra plays. We need him home by the end of
Who knows what's going on anymore? It's wild out here in the West.
Yeah, something's dying.
Oh my god!
Oh. Yeah, now we're gonna turn your barbecue off.
Oh, dude, your fucking shit's on fire. That's good. It's completely on fire.
That's how he wants it.
Yeah, no, close it. Close it. Close it. Let the steak out, dude. They're toasted. That's the whole point.
Alright, Chris.
Those are
It's a good thing there's a hose. There's a hose right there.
I've done this several times.
I was gonna say, not touch shit.
Jeff roll up in Utah, tall like a pole. Razor in the parking lot, trying to look in control. He climbed out a hill with a grin and a scar. Now he's teeing off wild like a busted up star. Don't let Jeff light up, not before hole 3. He'll forget his swing and blame it on the breeze. Jeff in Utah, Jeff in Utah, keep that green stuff far away. Jeff in Utah, Jeff in Utah, save the smoke for another day. He can grab his own light, whoa. He can grab his own ride, whoa. But his golf ball sailing straight to the desert side. He shops big and tall with the look in his eye. Sleeves on his elbows and socks way too high. Good at shanking his balls right into the sand. We all clap and laugh when he takes a stance. He says, I got this now. Then he tops it again. Freedom in his chest, but the fairway's still me. Jeff in Utah, Jeff in Utah, keep that green stuff far away. Jeff in Utah, Jeff in Utah, save the smoke for another day. He can grab his own. Tony in the razor, 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 razor. Tony in the razor, razor, razor. Tony, 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 hey, hey. Tony in the razor. Six friends deep, Utah road trip. 6 wide grins in the same razor whip. Jeff at the wheel, that thing twitch quick. Tony in the seat like I'm cool with it. He used to live there, same couch, same sink. Now we moved out, still got keys and links. Mrs. Jeff's noise, misses that old mess. Now we front like he don't care less. Tony in shades, Tony in the hat. Tony talk slick when the cart girl pass. Hey, how you doing with the sideways grin? He been on that hunt for the strange again. Talk big game, never play it clean. Problem child with the magazine scene. He say, I don't need that win, not me. Then he check the score like,
Let me see.
Tony in the razor. Tony. Tony in the razor.
Tony in the rain.
Scared that Jeff's driving. Tony in the razor. Tony.
Tony wants the prize. Tony wants the prize.
Say he don't care.
Then he reach for the sky.
Tony in the razor. Tony in the razor. On the first tee box, he loud as hell. Talking, watch this shot, then he hit that well. Topped it left, made the whole crew howl. Tony sweat the turf, just played them foul. Caught girl,
The cashier card. That's right. That's right.
for a little while, then he got his swagger back by the next hole.
Baby, I'm a legend. That's his old soul.
He bend those rules like a cheap wire fence. Move one ball, call it common sense. If the card says 6, he writes down 5. Then act surprised when he's called on it live. He got that look like he runs the room, but pressure hits and he blooms the doom. Last putt shakes, knees start to check. Tony talk tough, then he missed that flat. Tony in the razor.
Tony.
Tony in the razor.
Tony in the rain.
Scared of Jeff's driving. Tony in the razor. to his own bad bit. Still love Jeff even after the move. Miss that old house, miss that room he used. He's the problem child,
And he knows that.
laugh first, deny it,
Then he owned that.
overconfident, yeah, that's his crown. Till the truth swings up and knocks him down.
Tony,
Tony in the razor,
Tony in the red.
scared of Jeff's driving. Tony in the razor, Tony wants the prize.
Tony wants the prize.
Say he don't care.
Then he reach for the sky.
Tony in the razor, Tony in the razor. Tony.
We break up. I see you 10 lights in the sun. You come.
Loaded up at dawn, 4 buddies in a plane. Red rock on the windshield, coolers in the van. Alex brought the trash talk and a scorecard grin. Said these Utah greens are mine, then he chunked one in. He talks in your backstroke like he's got no shame. Argues with the rules, then blames the wind again. Keeps one eye on the leaderboard, one eye on the sky. And if he 2 putts for par, he'll call that one a lie. Alex, most competitive man. Alex wants the trophy in his hand.
I cannot believe
Sandbagging son of a
Jeff,
bitch
of all people,
with a Tesla
hit a hole in one today. God damn
Terrible
it.
day, even worse.
Alex ain't here just to play.
What did you just do?
I'm that strong. My that big.
What'd you do?
Out in Utah, dust on the Jeep. Brent got a club like he's dead in his sleep. He lined up the ball and swung at the air. We lost count fast, but he didn't care. He brought his RC car in the trunk. Tiny little racer with a busted punk. While we chased Parsees grinning wide, filming every miss for the feed online. He said, I'm here for the laughs, not the scorecard path. Barely knows the rules, but he sure plays it cool. Brent on the green, never seen a man so keen. Brent, what a scene, here for the post and the fun machine. Brent on the green, swinging like he's in a dream. Brent, what a scene, he came for a laugh, not a golfing machine. Skinny little nerd in a golf club shirt, still gets a grin when the camera works. Got a hot wife waiting back home, but out here, he's king of the foam. He's not here to sink one putt, he's here for the chaos, the cheers, the cut. He'd rather race tires through the sand than hold a wedge in a grown man's hand. He's so keen. Brent, what a scene here for the post and the fun machine. Brent, on the green, swinging like he's in a dream. Brent, what a scene. He came for a laugh, not a golfing machine. Oh, Brent, take the shot, then forget the score. Oh, Brent, we won one more.
Hey, cool thing we have. All right.
Let's go! Jeff! Woo! Hold that up.
Hold it up,
Hold
dude.
that up.
And then put it on the fridge.
It's like a certificate.
Put it on the fridge, huh?
When you
attendance at school.
yeah.
Awesome, dude.